Well, the celebrating is just starting in Miami as they gear up toward the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And celebrating San Francisco's victory.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Miss Yellow today. Complaining about, by the way, Jim, she complained my pants didn't match my coat. They're both blue, but
that's important.
That's true. There's not much that can upstage the Super Bowl happenings in Miami. Well, maybe besides a presidential inauguration, but today in Miami, Sports Director Ken Tomash had the chance to meet the NFL's Chief of Staff. Ken's joining us live now at Joe Robbie Stadium. Ken, take it away.
Well, Tom, you know, you're right. If you thought George Bush was the only chief executive having a coming-out party this weekend, you're wrong. The Super Bowl is NFL Commissioner Pete Rozell's gala ball. Today gave his annual State of the Game address, and one of the things he was asked was if the NFL might follow the lead of the college game and line up a big corporate sponsor for the Super Bowl.
Of course, that's quite the mode with college games today, and frankly, we did consider both just recently, but rejected it.
Sir?
It was the Trump Castle Super Bowl.
So New York millionaire Donald Trump won't be involved in the Super Bowl anytime soon. That is good news. Now, getting back to presidential thoughts for a moment, you know, more Americans will watch this game on Sunday than voted in the last presidential election. That's mainly because the 49ers and Bengals both had better years than Michael Dukakis. But for the most part, this game has been anything but super. The week begins with hype and hoopla, but more often than not, the Super Bowl turns into a super bore. 12 of the 23 Roman numeral games, including the last 5, have been won by 17 points or more.
The reason there have been Super Bowl blowouts generally is that this week is so different from any week they experience that some teams don't come in quite ready for the ball game itself.
One team gets a lead and the other begins to take more and more calculated risks, and the odds get higher and higher with everything they do, and longer, and they're unable to change the course of the game, and the score gets out of hand.
Well, a lot of teams don't have the offenses that these two teams have. Usually you got a great defense, and you don't have the explosive offense that both these teams have. So both teams are going to probably play all 4 quarters in this game.
But even if this game turns out to be as boring and one-sided as most of the rest, it's still the biggest game in the galaxy this weekend.
Every play that you make is going to be remembered by a lot of people. You know, 100 million people watching this game, and it doesn't matter if you travel to Kalamazoo, there's going to be somebody there to talk to you about it.
And win or lose, boring or not, no one's going to stop Boomer Esiason from having fun.
Can you all smile for me, please? Can this side of the room come over here? No. Really, you got to smile because nobody's going to believe me in about 25 years that all you people are really listening to me.
Okay, we seem to have a lost Ken there. That's the beauty of satellite television. 27,000 miles up, 27,000 miles, you don't know where it ends up. Tonight, Sam Weish and Bill Walsh, they were both on the same sidelines at one time. We'll have a profile of the two coaches.